outside and Capulets are abroad.
You're like one of those guys who walks into a bar, slams his sword on the table and says, "I pray I never have to use you." By the time you're in your second drink, you pull your sword on the bartender.
Am I really like one of those guys? If I were in the habit of fighting the way you are, my life insurance rates would be sky high.
Life insurance? That's just foolish.
Oh great, here come the Capulets.
Well, I don't care.
Follow me closely. I will talk with them. Good afternoon, gentlemen. May I have a word with one of you?
You want just one word with one of us? Put it together with something else. Make it a word in a blow.
You will find me ready enough to do so if you give me a reason.
Can't you find a good enough reason without us giving you one?
Mercutio, you hang out with Romeo.
Hang out? What, do you think we're like musicians in a band? This is my fiddle skill. I'll use it to make you dance. God damn it, hang out!
Well, peace be with you. I have found my target. Hello, Romeo. There is only one thing I can call you. You are a villain!
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse an appertaining rage. Therefore, farewell. I can see that most.
Boy, your words can't excuse the harm you've done to me. Now turn and draw your sword.
I must protest. I've never done thee harm, but love thee far more than thou canst divide. So you know the reason for my love.
This is dishonorable and vile. Tybalt, you rat catcher, if he won't fight you, I will.
What do you want with me?
Good king of cats, I simply wish to take one of your 9 lives. And depending on how you treat me after that, I might beat the other 8 out of you.
I'll fight you!
Gentlemen, Mercutio, lay down your weapons. Draw them, brother. Beat them down. Gentlemen, for shame. The prince has expressly forbidden fighting in Verona's streets. Tybalt, the Mercutio.
Ah!
Let's get away, Tybalt!
I've been hit! Did you let him get away clean?
Are you hurt?
It's just a scratch, but it'll do the job.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, it's not as deep as a well or as wide as a church door. But it'll do the job. If you send for me tomorrow, you'll find me in my grave. God damn it! Why the hell did you get between us? He struck me from under your arm! I thought it was all for the best. Take me inside, Benvolio, or I'll pass out.
Help!
May a plague curse both of your families! Both of them!
This man, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath received this mortal wound in my name, by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that hath for 1 hour been my cousin.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead.
This day's black faith doth more days doth depend. This begins a woe that others must end. Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain? Farewell to heaven, respected lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take that villain that thou gave to me late. For Mercutio's soul is but a short way above our heads, waiting for thou to accompany him. Either thou or I, or both, must join him.
Wretched boy! You hung out with him here! You're gonna go to heaven with him!
This shall determine that.
Romeo, Tybalt is dead, and citizens are around. Get out of here.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
What are you waiting for?
Which way did he run, that Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer. Which way ran he?
Tybalt lies there.
Officer, go with me. I charge thee in the prince's name. Obey.
Where are the evil men that started this way?
Oh, noble prince, I can tell you everything about the unfortunate circumstances of this deadly fight. Over there, Tybalt lies dead. He killed your relative, brave Mercutio, and then Romeo killed him.
Tybalt! My kinsman! Oh, my brother's child! If thou art true for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague. Oh, cousin!
Romeo, who started this?
Tybalt started this fight before he was killed by Romeo, who tried to make peace with Tybalt, but could not. Mercutio began to fight, and Romeo cried out, "Stop!" But Tybalt reached under Romeo's arm, stabbing good Mercutio. I swear on my life I'm telling the truth.
But Volio's a part of the Montague family! He's not telling the truth. His loyalties to the Montagues make him tell lies. I demand justice! Prince, you are the man who can give me that justice. Romeo killed Tybalt. Romeo must die!
Romeo killed Tybalt. Tybalt killed Mercutio. Who now should pay the price for Mercutio's life?
Not Romeo. Prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His crime did justice for taking Tybalt's life.
And for that crime, Romeo is immediately exiled from Verona. I'm involved in your rivalry. You can't get out of trouble by praying or crying, so don't bother. If I ever see Mercutio's face in this city again, he will be killed. Take away this body and do as I said. Pardoning killers only causes more murders.
Act 3, Scene 2. Juliet waits for Romeo to return to her room after their recent marriage. But Juliet doesn't know that Romeo was involved in a deadly fight. Her nurse arrives, telling Juliet the news. She then grieves over her husband's punishment and ultimately forgives him. The nurse then agrees to find Romeo for them to be able to spend the night together. Act 3, Scene 3. Romeo visits Friar Lawrence. Friar tells Romeo some good news. He won't face death, but because he kills Tybalt, Romeo can never return to Verona. Romeo doesn't think that's such good news. He'd rather be dead than separated from his new Juliet. The nurse arrives, bringing news of a miserable Juliet. Romeo is miserable too, at hearing the news. Friar Lawrence and the nurse agree to let Romeo have a one-night last stand with Juliet and face exile in the morning. Then he'll try to figure out a way to get him pardoned so he and his new wife can return to Verona for good. Act 3, Scene 4. Paris is anxious to marry Juliet, not realizing, of course, that he is already married. He goes to Capulet, who promises that his daughter will do whatever he commands. He makes plans with Paris for the two to marry that week and tells his wife to go prepare Juliet for the wedding. Act 3, Scene 5. Having spent the night together, Romeo and Juliet must part in the morning. The nurse enters and tells Juliet that her mother is on the way. As Romeo leaves, the two wonder if they'll ever see each other again.
Are we gone?
It's not yet your day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, my love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, my love, the herald of the morn. No nightingale. Look, see what streaks of light off through the yonder cloud streak. Night's candles have been burnt out, and Jacques Day sits atop the mountain. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it, aye. It is a meteor that the sun exhales, to be to thee on this night a torchbearer, to light thee on thy way to Mantua. Oh, therefore stay yet, thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be taken, let me be put to death. I am content, so thou wilt have it so. I'll say the light is not the light of morning, 'tis but the pale reflex of Cynthia's brow. Nor was that the lark whose notes do beat the vaulty heaven top our heads. How is it, love? Let's talk. It's not day.
Oh, it is, be gone away. It was the lark that sang so out of tune. Oh, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Since arm from arm that voice doth us affray, hunting thee hence with hunts up to the day. Oh, be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Nurse?
The day is broke. Your mother is coming to your chamber. Be wary.
Oh, then window let day in and let life out.
Farewell. One kiss and we'll descend.
Oh, art thou gone so, my love, my lord, oh, my husband? I shall hear from thee every day in the hour. Oh, by this count I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
I shall omit no opportunity to convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Oh,
And these woes shall serve as sweet discourses in the times to come.
thou thinkst we shall meet again?
I doubt it not.
Oh God, I have an ill-divining soul. Thou art so low, as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails me, or thou lookst pale.
And believe me, love, mine eyes so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu, adieu.
Oh, fortune, fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what are you going to do to Romeo, who is faithful? Oh, be fickle, fortune, and return my Romeo to me soon.
Lady Capulet enters and assumes Juliet's visible grief is a result of Tybalt's death. But she comes bearing good news. Capulet has arranged Juliet for marrying Paris and soon. Juliet refuses and continues to do so even when her father enters and threatens to disown her if she doesn't. After Capulet and Lady Capulet leave, Juliet begs her nurse for help, hoping that she is on Juliet's side. When she refuses, Juliet decides to seek help from Friar Lawrence instead. She will be with Romeo alive, or she will be with him dead. Act 4, Scene 1. Juliet enters Friar's cell. She begs Friar Lawrence to help her stop the marriage to Paris. If he can't help her, she will resolve to end her life. Friar Lawrence has a solution to go along with her father's plan, but when it is time to marry Paris, Juliet will take a potion and will pretend that she was dead. She'll be placed in the Capulet's tomb, where the friar will bring Romeo to wait for her to wake up. Juliet agrees and takes the vial of poison and leaves. Act 4, Scene 3. Juliet pretends to marry Paris and tells the nurse. Juliet sends the nurse away and takes the potion, knowing how scary it will be to wake up in her family's tomb. If the potion doesn't work, she has plan B, her dagger. She drinks the potion and falls upon her bed. Acts 4, Scene 4 and 5. The wedding plans are in full swing. The nurse is summoned to go wake Juliet. If our actor Juliet could come on stage. After drinking the potion, she falls dead. The nurse finds Juliet, apparently dead. Hearing the commotion the nurse makes, Capulet and Lady Capulet enter, horrified to find their daughter in such a state. Then, Friar Lawrence and Paris arrive to fetch the bride for their wedding, and everyone grieves her loss. The wedding arrangements give way to funeral arrangements, as Friar Lawrence takes charge of the situation. Act 5, Scene 1. If our actors could go off stage. In exile, Romeo wakes up after having a dream in which he dies and is kissed back to life by Juliet. His confidant, Balthazar, arrives to tell him the sad news. Juliet is dead. Devastated, Romeo decides to head back to Verona immediately. His plans to end his life at Juliet's grave. He procures a deadly potion from an apothecary and plans to drink it in Juliet's tomb. After buying the potion, Romeo leaves for Verona.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. My bosom's lord sits lightly in his chest, and some cheerful spirit has lifted me above the ground all its day. I dreamt my love came and found me dead, a strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, that the shadows of love are so sweet themselves. News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou bring me letters from the friar? How is my lady? Is my father well? How doth my Juliet? This I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she is well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sits in Pablo's monument, and her immortal heart with angels lives. I saw her lay low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell that you, oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, as you did leave it for my office, sir.
Is it even so? Then I deny you, stars. Thou know my lodging, give me ink and paper, and hire post horses, I'll with thee hence.
I do beseech you, sir, your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Hush, thou art deceived. Hast thou brought no letters from the friar?
No, my lord.
No matter, get thee gone, and hire those horses. I will with thee tonight. Well, my Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter in the minds of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary, and whereabouts he resides, clothed in rags. If I remember, this is the place. It being a holiday, his shop is closed. Come now, apothecary.
Who's that calling so loud?
Come now, man. I see that thou art poor. Here, take this. I need a dram of poison, so effective that it may disperse itself through the veins of the world-weary taker, and with the speed that a powder launches from the womb of a cannon, disperse breath from thy lungs.
I have such poisons, but it's against the law to sell them to you in Mantua.
Art
And
thou-
the penalty is death.
Art thou so wretched and fearest to die? The world is not your friend, neither is the world's law. The world provides you no law that will make you rich, so be not poor and take this.
I agree because I'm poor, not because I want to.
I pay thee because you're poor, not because you consent. Thank you. Get flesh on your bones. Go. Come, cordial and not poison. Oh, Juliet, tonight I lie with thee.
Act 5, Scene 2. Friar Lawrence has sent word of the plan to Romeo, but his messenger, Friar John, is waylaid, and the message never makes it to poor Romeo. Hearing this, Friar Lawrence hurries to the tomb so he can retrieve Juliet from the tomb and bring her back to his cell, where she can await Romeo's arrival. Act 5, Scene 3. This is the final stage of our show, and we hope you have enjoyed thus far.
Give me that torch, boy, and go away and stay apart from me. Hide under these trees over there and make sure no one's coming to the graveyard. If you hear anyone, whistle me that signal that someone is approaching. Give me those flowers, do as I say, go!
I'm almost too afraid to be alone here in the graveyard.
Flowers, sweet flowers, for I will lay these flowers here every night as my ritual to remember you. O Pan, your canopy is nothing but dust and stone.
Whistle!
The boy is warning me that someone I must hide in the darkness for a while.
Give me that mattock and the wrenching iron. Here, take thou that. See that in the morning thou deliver it to my lord and father. Stand guard, and no matter what thou hearest or seest, do not pry into what I attempt to do here. But if thou jealous, return to see what I am doing. By heaven, I shall tear thee joint by joint and strew this hungry churchyard with your limbs. The times and my intents are desperate, like hungry lions or the roaring sea.
I will be on, sir, and I won't trouble you.
And thou shalt be friendship. Take thou that. Live and be prosperous.
For all this same, I'll hide me here not. His looks I fear, and his intents I doubt.
O gaping tomb, O maw of death, gorged with the sweetest morsel of the earth, thus I cram thy rotten jaws open, and cram thee with more food.
It's that arrogant Montague. He's come to commit vile crimes against the body. Stop, evil Montague. Come obey me, you must die.
I must, and therefore I came here. Good youth, tempt not a desperate man. Look upon these dead. Let them affright thee. Run along. Tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin upon my head by making me fear and by making me rage. Go, be gone, fly hence and leave me.
I refuse your request. I'm arresting you as a criminal.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Oh Lord, they're fighting! I'll go upon the watch!
Oh no, for I have died. If I am left in your soul, you will bury me next to Juliet's body.
In faith, I will. Let me see the face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. Did my man not say that thou wert to marry Juliet, while I did not attend him as we rode? Or am I mad thinking of Juliet as we rode, and thought he said so? Come, youth written with me in misfortune's book, I lay thee in a triumphant grave. A grave? Oh no, slaughtered youth, a lantern. For here lies my Juliet, and her beauty, and its light lights up this tomb. Oh Juliet, why art thou so beautiful still? Though death has sucked the honey from thy breath, the crimson of life still lies in your cheeks and lips. Tybalt, art thou here among these dead? What more can I do to avenge thee than to kill the one that killed you? Forgive me, cousin. Oh Juliet, why art thou so fair? Am I to believe that death is amorous and has taken thee in the darkness to be thy paramour? A fearing of the thought, I shall stay here forever. I shall never once again leave this place. This tomb with worms as thy chambermaids. Here is where I will lay my eternal rest. Eyes, look your last. Hands, take your last embrace. And lips, the gateways of breath. Take one last kiss. Cheers to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss, I die.
Saint Francis, be my steed. How often I count my old feet spend in thy praise. Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, and one that knows you well.
What is this light that lends its light to floods and pirate skulls? I assign discern it burneth in the capulate too.
It doth so, holy sir. And there's my master, one that you love,
Who is it?
Romeo.
How long hath he been there?
Full half an hour.
Go with me to the gate.
I dare not. My master knows not, and I am gone hence, and did fearfully menace me with death if I stay to look on his intents.
Say then, I will go alone. How I fear some ill unfortunate
As I slept under this huge tree here, I dreamt that my master and another fought, and my master slew him.
Alack, what blood is this that stains the entrance of the tomb? And what are these masterless gold swords and this place of peace? Romeo, these pale, what impaired feet seeking blood? When did these horrible things happen? The lady stirs.
Friar, where is my lord? I do well remember where I should be, and there I am. Where's my Romeo?
Let us leave this tomb of death, contagion, and unnatural state. There's power greater than us and fight coming, and we must leave your husband there, lies dead, and hers too. Come, I will place thee among a sisterhood, holy nuns.
Oh, go ye hence, I will not away. What's here? A cup enclosed in my true love's hand. Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end.
Oh, churl drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will touch thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them to help me die with the restorative. Thy lips are warm.
Leap boy, which way?
There, where the torch is burning.
Yea, noise. Within I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust and let me die.
The ground is bloody. Search the graveyard. Go, some arrest of what you can and find. It's a pitiful sight. The count is dead. Juliet is bleeding. Her body is warm, and she seems to have been dead for only a short time, even though she has been buried for 2 days. Go, tell the prince, run to the Capulets, wake up the Montagues, have some other search. We see the cause of all this pain, but we'll have to investigate to discover the whole story.
Here's Romeo there, and the friar dying, trembling, and weeping.
Hold them in the church until the prince gets here. And I see you have the friar as well. Hold him here as well.
This adventure is so early up that I have to wait for the usual time.
What's the problem that I cry out so loud?
Some people are crying in the streets. Romeo, others are crying Juliet, and some Paris, and they're all running an open riot towards her too.
What exactly are they crying about?
Prince, here lies Count Paris dead, and Romeo dead, and Juliet. She wasn't dead before, but now she's warm, and she hasn't been dead for long.
Investigate how this foul murder came about.
Here is a friar, and dead Romeo's man. They've got tools on them, tools they can only use to open these tombs.
Oh heavens, oh wife, look how our daughter bleeds. The knife should have been in the Montague's back, but instead, it's on our daughter's breast.
Oh, the sight of death is as a bell that warns my old age to a sepulchre.
Come on, you. You're up early. I see your son down there.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead to me. Grief for my son's exile has stopped her work. What further was I against my age?
O thou untaught! What manners is in this, to press before thy father to a grave?
Hold by the marks of outrage, so we can clear up exactly what happened. Bring me, Friar.
I'll keep this brief. Romeo, who lies there, dead, was the husband of that Juliet, and she, who lies dead, was that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. Their secret wedding day is the day that Juliet died. His untimely death caused the bridegroom to be banished from the city. Juliet was sad because Romeo was gone, not because of his death. To cure her sadness, you arranged a marriage. then the noise sent me running scared from the tomb. She was too desperate to come with me. It seems now she lays dead as well. I know all of this, and her nurse knows the marriage too. If any part of this tragedy is my fault, let my old life be sacrificed, and let me suffer this most severe punishment.
You've always known me to be a holy man. Where's Romeo's man? What does he have to say about this?
I brought my master's news of Juliet's death with him posted here from Mantua, to the same place, to the same monument. This letter he early bid me give his father, and threatened me going in the vault if I departed not and left him there.
What was your master doing here, boy?
He went to see Juliet.
This letter does confirm the friar's account. It describes the course of her love and mentions the news of her death. Here he writes that he bought poison from a poor pharmacist. He brought that poison with him to this vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where are these numbers? How can they? Montague, do you see what great evil results from your hate? Heaven has found a way to kill your two joys with love. Because I turned a blind eye on your feud, I've lost members of my family as well. All are punished.
Oh, Brother Montague, give me your hand. This is my daughter's dowry. I can ask you for nothing more.
But I can give thee more. For I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by thy name is known, there shall no figure of such rate be set as thy true and faithful Juliet.
And the statue I will make of Romeo to lie beside his Juliet will be just as rich. They were poor sacrifices of our rivalry.
Marcelo Bark keeps his daughter. The sun is too sad to show it, so. Come, let's discuss this. Some will be pardoned, and some will be punished. For there was never